Hey guys, and welcome to this new house building video, which is this house is called the Radiant House. The reason I called it Radiant House is because I thought that the colors were very bright, vibrant that I chose, and just very perfect. So this house is a 4-bedroom, 5 full bath house. It's got a very open floor plan on the bottom floor, and then most of the upstairs is really just, sleeping areas for everyone who is tired or, whatevs in their bedrooms. The bedrooms are not only just for sleeping though, especially for the children. It's got a lot of added extras to it, and yeah. So right now you're just seeing me doing the driveway and, the little gardeny area to the front. I did put up the fencing for the front of the yard, and here is where the cars will be parked. There isn't an actual inside garage. This one is more of an outside kind of garage. But with it being inside the fences, I thought it was really nice. And I didn't really think it was that big of a deal to have an inside garden. So this is about as big as the house is going to be. I mean, this is a little bit longer, but the house is pretty much going to be this length. It's not going to be too huge of a house, but the inside looks ginormous with the way that it's all planned out and everything. It just looks really good. So I was really excited about that. On the inside, it looks amazing. I definitely think. This is just the walls to the house. It's the outside walls right now. I'm not really going into detail, I don't think, at this moment. On the inside walls, I'm just trying to get the outside to look as I had hoped. There's some column-y parts in there, and it's not real columns, so it's made with walls, and it just looks really nice. It kind of cuts off because, like I said, it's a very open floor plan, so it kind of makes it look more room to room instead of just all open and all in one. So it makes it look really nice. It's got a very clean white walling on the outside here. And then the radiant part comes from the bright red that you're seeing me put on the windows and the doors, and it's on that one wall there as well. All of the windows will have the red on them just because I thought it was really nice. I loved this open living area here with the living room and the dining room there. It just looks so nice from the outside. You can see right on in, and with it being living quarters, I thought, you know what, that's just perfect. So here I'm just putting in the inside walls for downstairs for the bedroom, the kitchen, the laundry room, and so forth. Now I'm getting into the balcony area, which I thought was a beautiful balcony area. I decided that I wanted it one more bigger, and then I did this kind of cool little hallway thing around the whole house. You'll see later, it comes out really nice, and it just makes the house come together. So this is going to be the upstairs. As you can see, I'm just kind of building it now. Just putting in the walls on the inside. I couldn't figure out how big I really wanted it at first, and then I started going back on my word, and then I started going back to what I originally had. I couldn't really make up my mind, but I kind of figured it out after I got, kind of into it. Then I just put on a nice, clean white roofing because it's a flat roof, and I didn't really want to do the flat roof. I wanted to do a tile for the roof. It looked really nice. And then the balcony actually has its own walls, which I thought was really cool. It's got this open feel from the front, but it's also enclosed, so it looks really nice, from the side of the house or wherever. It's got that red color to it again, and it just looks amazing. So I noticed I had to put more roofing on because I didn't fully cover, and I was like, oh shoot. So I definitely got that covered. I think I got every piece covered actually. On this balcony here, you've got another very open feel. Now you're going to notice that I put the windows on the inside, and it's not really going to make sense right now. But once we get into it, you'll understand what this hallway kind of thing here is for. It's not really for your Sims to walk around in. It's more as a decorative piece. But, I mean, I guess you could use it as a big hallway, but I personally wouldn't. I like it how it is. I just thought it made the house very different. So what it is just like a open hallway, and I'll put some stuff in it later to decorate it. I mean, you could add more to it really if you wanted to, but I thought what I added was pretty okay and, not too much. So here I am adding the windows on the bottom floor for the kitchen area, because this is where the kitchen will be. I love the kitchen in this house. I am absolutely obsessed with the kitchen in this house. I think it is beautiful and it's perfect. I've never actually done a kitchen like this, so it was my first time, and I thought it came out really well. Here's the master bedroom windows right there. It's got its own, like I said, personal balcony with its own doors out to the balcony. I added the doors there. I don't think that balcony was supposed to be I don't think that balcony was actually supposed to be used, like, what is that word? Functional, but I did make it functional just for the fact that I thought it looked really nice. I put a door out to the back patio area, and I opened this back up. It was like, you know what? It's supposed to be an open feel, and I want it to be open feel. So I just took out the wall, and I put on in just a little bit, I'll put on what will be the like sectional pieces for those two rooms. Now I'm just adding in flooring because it makes it easier to decorate when you don't have all of the flooring in your face, like all the checkers from the floors in your face all the time. Choosing just some modern, simple walls for this, and then I am choosing here different floor colors to match the walls a little bit better. This is again the master bedroom, and I'm just choosing some really nice, simple wall coloring, but something that would be gender neutral. Then again, here is the living room area, which I'm trying to choose like a vibrant color for, but it wasn't coming out like I wanted it to. So instead, I went with a gray color, and I thought the gray would be fine because I'm going to make the furniture vibrant anyways. This again is the kitchen, just choosing a nice color for it. I went with a red color, I do believe. I think it's like black, gray, and red or something. I put in the L-shaped stairs. Now, if you don't have the L-shaped stairs, I don't know what this will be replaced by. Probably circular stairs, which would work just as well here. And if you don't have them, I suggest putting in the circular stairs instead. So here I put in a couple of the counters, and I put over the overhead counters, which I never use, and I just thought it really cut it off away from the dining room area. And I put the dining room table at an angle because I thought it looked really nice, though I kept the rug at its actual, how it normally would sit in a house. And then I just tried to find a nice pattern for it so it wasn't clashing with the table or, too colorful for anything. So I just went with an easy color, which I think was gray and then black trim or something like that. There we go. Black with gray trim. Okay. And then I switched the counters to match the chairs because then all the red in the house would be matching. And I did it to the overhead counters as well. Now here I'm getting into the kitchen area again, and I'm going to be putting in the counters, the stove, the refrigerator, and I did put in some more overhead counters, but not as many as as you normally would see, just because I like the open feel and not being blocked off all the time. I put in the one over top of the refrigerator, and then I put, the coloring, and then I put a couple of them over top of the sink over there as well. Now here I was trying to finagle with this and get it to the perfect way that I wanted it. After a lot of work, I finally got it to how I wanted it, and that was exactly perfect. You'll see in just a second it'll go how I want it, and then I finagle with it a little bit more. I was going to put it there on the wall, and I was like, no, I have to get in the middle. It looks so good. So I started to mess around with it a little bit more and finally came up with that. And then I decided that I wanted it in the middle again, so I started putting it there. Then it didn't look right, so I had to move it and fix it up a little bit. But I did get it after much work. It came out really nice, I think, and it looks really cool in the kitchen. With the pots and pans over top, it looks even better. And it just gives you that island feel that you probably always have wished you could have in The Sims 3. Then I just added in some of the small accessories like the microwave and blender, trash can, and let's see what else. I think I started adding in like accents, like decorations, like the pumpkin pie or the pies and stuff that came with the industrial bakery. I added some tea, just lemonade, whatever, on the counter. There's some flour, lots of just decorations, really. And a telephone. I never use a telephone. Oh, yeah, and I put this smoke detector behind the refrigerator because I think it's like a gaudy piece of like anything. But I think it's something that all Sims houses should have. So if you download this house and you think, oh my goodness, it doesn't have a smoke detector, it does. It's behind the refrigerator, so you just won't see it, but it's there. Here it did something really cool with the Katy Perry Sweet Treats little posters that we got. Thought it was really cute to have them at the different angles and all the different colors. I put a stool over here. I'm not really sure why, but I just felt like it needed something there, and I thought a stool would be cute. I put a flower on the counter, and that was about it. Now this is where I put in the food pantry, and I put in shelving because I thought the shelving was better than the actual like shelves that I think came with Ambitions. Can't remember what they came with, but it looked better. And then I just stocked it with some food. I don't have a lot that I could use unless I were to use a lot of custom content, and I didn't really want to do that to you guys, so I threw in some laundry soap and everything. I just pretty much made it like a universal pantry, I guess, for clothing and, you know, cleaning supplies and food and pretty much everything you could think of. I kind of stuck it in here and hoped that it looked good, and I was just trying to make it really decorative and look really nice. It's not really functional, which kind of is dumb in The Sims, but I thought it just made it look realistic and cute. So if you wanted to add something functional in here, feel free. I added in one of like the pole string lights in there because I thought, you know, when the Sims walk in, they would pull the string. You wouldn't like flick a switch or something in your pantry. I just added a couple of plants to the dining room just to give it a little bit more of a realistic look. And then put a dining table lamp over the dining table. I tried to find something that would fit nicely in the corner. I couldn't come up with anything. I thought a showcase would be nice for whoever lived here. I put in the two little poofs from the Bohemian Garden set, and then added a circular rug so they could sit next to it and a plant behind it just to give it a little bit more of a nice look. Adding in more lights to light it up a little bit, and now into the living room. This is where you're going to see the very vibrant couches. If you guys saw the sneak peek picture, you'll know that I already posted a picture of this living room because it was a sneak peek picture. And I thought it looked really cool with the red cushions and then like the top part of it being like a pattern color. Even though it doesn't really look like a pattern, it is definitely a pattern. I tried to do something cool with coffee tables, didn't come out well. So I just went with these ones, and I put two of them back to back, and I think it came out really nice. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but that's okay. I first of all put this really big TV in because I thought this is a really huge room, and a really big TV would kind of section it off. And then I decided that I didn't want it so sectioned off. I wanted it to look a little bit better. So I decided to take that TV out and switch it for the future TV in a little bit. Because this bar, I thought, needed to be a little bit more open to the living room area. So I decided to switch the TV instead and put that in. And then I just left the bar kind of open. I took the little stools from the kitchen, the same one, and put those in here. I put two nice little pictures, some plants, and some, you know, pictures and stuff over here. I put some more, actually I put table or floor lamps there because I decided that looked better. I put in a nice little coffee table there again. I put in a little playpen just in case you have some little ones who you want to be close to you while you're sitting and watching your TV. And I also put a nice bookshelf here as well, just for the fact that I thought maybe they'd want to read, and they have that opportunity now. Man, I can't speak. Then in here, I think we're heading into... Oh, I was trying to put a bar shelf, but it just didn't look right because I don't know. This is just me. It didn't look right. So I put another plant over there. Yay, plants and sinks. And then I added in some more lights. Yay. Here I went in and just did a couple of lights just so I could see better, because I was figuring you guys probably couldn't see anyways, and I couldn't really see. So now we're getting into the downstairs bedroom, which you could either call this the master, which I really don't think it is. I would call it more like a guest bedroom. I put in a couple wardrobes, so if they wanted to stock their clothes in the wardrobes, they could. I put the nice big TV that I wanted to use in the living room. I put it in this room, and then I put a couch right at the end of the bed so they could sit and watch TV or lay on the bed and watch TV, either or, and they would have a very nice time. I chose a different pattern that I've never used before, which I thought was cool. And I put a nice glass coffee table, and then I put like papers or something on it. I don't remember what it was. I put some plants in here just for a little bit of decoration. And I decided on a mirror above the bed because I thought that was cute, and a little picture frame. I did do the curtains because it's on the bottom floor and definitely should have curtains in there. I did the ones, I don't remember what they came with, but they're really pretty and I just thought they were perfect. I put some more counters out here just in case they wanted to, use it for putting on their makeup or doing their hair, whatever, outside of the bathroom so they weren't holding up the bathroom that's in here. And then, here I am just fixing up the gate outside, and then I go back inside to do the windows in the bathrooms. And then I was fixing up the window coloring, and it was getting all screwed up, so I had to redo it. Yay! And then I got the bathroom furnished. I remembered my toilet paper rolls in every single bathroom with a shower, a sink. I really went into decorating in the bathrooms, so you're going to find a lot that's in the bathrooms, like the laundry baskets, the towel racks, the wet towel that's like when you get out of the shower. You got a lot. So this one I even put in, I think, a cat litter box just in case you had a cat and you wanted it to have a place to go to the bathroom. They could go in the guest bedroom. So if you don't want to consider this a guest bedroom and a child's bedroom, go all for it. But I think I kind of made it more of the guest bedroom in this house. I did add a plant again, and then I added in some photos to the wall just to make it look very, I don't know, good, I guess. This here is the laundry room. It's nothing too spectacular, just, a counter and 2 washer and dryers, rug, a plant. I did add some laundry soap and stuff to it, so it had stuff to do. I think I already put a picture in there. I thought maybe I put a mirror on the other side, but I can't remember what I put on the other wall, if I put anything at all. We'll definitely see. Oh, I put the rack. That's right. And another laundry hamper, which I thought was perfect. And a picture. Ooh. This here is a, anyone can use kind of bathroom. Wasn't too, worried about who exactly was going to be using this bathroom, and just kind of decorated the same way and used the same stuff from the other one, which I think they all came out really well. And they all got like their towel racks and their mirrors and everything, everything you would pretty much need is in those bathrooms. So the downstairs is completed now, and now we're going to head on up to the upstairs. I was having a hard time deciding on where to start, so I decided to start with putting lights in upstairs. And I was putting them outside on the balconies as well, just so that would be lit up for when we decided to decorate that. I decided it was really dark outside, so we needed some lights, and so I decided to put some on the driveway as well. Not that I think it lit it up very well at all, but that's okay. And then I put some on the walls as well, just to light it up a little bit better. Here I am just rearranging and putting some on the walls downstairs on the outside, so that if you're walking around the house, I guess you could see them from any angle. Then I decided to do the outside. I put another telescope and a couple more of the lounge chairs so they could come outside and just lounge and just have a good old time. I put some end tables, and I put one light on each one of them so that they'd be lit up. And then I put another art easel, just for if you're very artsy, you would have that for yourself. Putting in more lights because I thought it was dark again. And then here is the master. I put in this sectional wall, which I love, and I put the really nice bed. And then I put in some end tables next to it and gave it the same wood feel that was on the bed. I was trying to figure out a really nice light here, but nothing was coming up as I wanted it, so I just went with the clear glass ones. Here I put a mirror across from the bed because I thought it looked really nice, and, you know, they'd want that, I don't know, maybe when they're in bed. I don't know. Maybe they want to see themselves. So then I put a bookshelf over here just in case, you know, they wanted to read while laying in bed. I put in the girls' vanity because I think most girls are into makeup and would love to have a vanity in their own bedroom. And I put a nice chair here, though I had to move it back, I think, a little bit just because I thought it was a little too close. I put in the nice rug, and I changed the color of it for in here. I think I did blue with white on the edges, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Oh, I did stripes of blue on the edges, I guess. And then I put a girls and boys poster on each side of the bed, and some more chairs, so if they wanted to sit and read, they absolutely had that opportunity. I put in makeup, I think, on the vanity, if I remember correctly. I was trying to find something really nice to put here, and I think I put a makeup container. I even put like a shoe rack and stuff over there, pretty nice, a gym bag. I was trying to find like a little plant, but it didn't come up. I put in a trophy case here, which would have been like the guy's vanity, I guess, of his trophies. Put in the really big TV again. I just thought it was really nice. I put in a little living area for if they wanted to sit and have some time to themselves. They definitely had that option. They gave them double wardrobes again for man and woman, whoever, man, woman and woman, man and man, whatever. I put some flowers on the wall, which I thought was cute. These little decorations from Generations, the little pillows, love them. I put in the mirror over there for definitely the girls' side if they wanted to check themselves out. A plant and a picture, just to make it look nice. And then I did the balcony with 2 little lounge chairs, 2 plants, and I think I put in something in the middle. Chess table? Definitely a chess table. I put in a chess table, and so they could sit out here and they could play chess together or, you know, invite someone into their bedroom to play. Who knows? Then I went into their bathroom, and I gave them the bathtub, the really big one, which I love. I gave them a plant, you know, a shower as well, just in case they were in a hurry, didn't have time for a bath, but they had the option. A laundry basket, pretty much everything the same from downstairs. And I put the towels, the rolled up towels on the bathtub as well. I did pink and blue, I think, one for girl, one for boy. And I mean, one for boy, whatever. They have a picture and a rug and lots of stuff. I did put in a window, and I decided to get rid of the painting because it just wasn't working. So I got rid of that instead. Then here we are moving into what I considered to be like the girls' room, the little girls' room, or teen girls, baby girls, toddler girls, whatever you want to do. It's got flower pattern on the wall. It's yellow, pink, and blue, I think. And I was just kind of decorating their beds, though I did a little something different with the beds this time. The top bunk, the sheet part is actually a different color for each, but the comforter, I guess, is the same. So it's got one blue and one pink. I just took it off the wallpapering that was already on the walls, and I thought it came out really nicely, so I kind of left it. And then I changed the poles to be more to match the wood, and then later I've decided that I don't like it. It was just coming out horrid, and then so I decided against it. Here I'm going to do the crib the same as the beds pretty much, with the flower pattern and then the color blue, I think. I gave them one end table, and I put, I think, a lamp on it for them just to give them a little extra light, because I like to have the end tables for when they get like their trophies from school and stuff. It's perfect. So I just kind of went with something simple here. And then I started adding in the toys, which I did add gender, I guess you could call it gender toys, but not really, because either sex could play with these toys. So I gave them the little blocks table, the little dollhouse, the xylophone peg box, a teddy bear, the toy chest, and the costume chest. I also put in this really cute, like, princess themed TV, and I just matched it to the bed again. The colors in the bed was what I matched this to. And I thought it came out really nice. I also added in two little beanbag chairs to sit and watch or play video games or whatever. I put in a dresser and then decided that because it was white, I liked the white, and I decided to change everything in the room to match the white, which was horrible. I should have done this from the beginning, but I decided against the wood theme that I had going before to match the walls. I thought this was okay because, I don't know, white and brown go together, so it's okay. I did add in a rug. I added this, and then I just matched it to the TV, so you can kind of see the colors on the TV here. I added in a flower on the dresser with also the gaming systems up there. And then I just put some pictures around that were really cute and cuddly. And I put in a mirror in the corner just in case they wanted to check their hairdo or something. Who knows? Here I did something really cool. I put in the trees from Generations, and I put both of them, so it looks really cute. One of them has the measuring on them, and then the other one doesn't. There I put in the 3 different color butterflies. It's the same thing, but it's just 3 different colors, so it looks really cute. I did the handprints and the feet, little heart pillows in blue and pink. And then over here I put in an armoire instead of a dresser, and some plants, and I added a few toys to it. Couldn't get a toy to fit there. I don't know. Something was blocking it. I don't know what was going on. So instead, I just threw it in the middle. I was like, you know what? You can just have your toy in the middle. And then I think I just added a couple more things to the outside. Yeah, some random things. I put some mirror up because I thought, they're going to want to check themselves out again. And a nice little photo. Here I'm doing their bathroom, which is pretty much the same thing. I did give them the bathtub and the shower combo like I did it in the master, just for the fact that the kids have that special interaction with the bathtub, which is like the underwater adventure. I don't know what it's called. Submarine adventure. But I thought it was really cute, so I did it. And I did manage to squeeze everything in here. I was really surprised because I was trying to find a place for the trash can. It just wasn't fitting. But I did manage to get it in here. I put in a nice rug, and then I just put some more windows in for everyone. Did the boys' bathroom, just the flip-flopped of the girls. Pretty much everything is the same. Nothing really changed, except for I think the rug is different, and I think maybe even a photo is different when I decide to put the photos in. I think I did cars for the guys and a unicorn for the girls, so it was cute. Here we are going into the bedroom, just doing the armoire part like the girls' bedroom, and gave them a more university themed rug. I put in the armoire and 2 plants, picture, and the mirrors, and then in the room, I did an arcade machine, the TV with the gaming system. All kids love games. And I did a treadmill instead of the mirror because, honestly, most boys don't care about what their hair looks like. I gave them a really cool skateboarding little love seat there. It's really cute. I was choosing a different pattern for this bed, and then I decided it should be in the opposite corner. I took the toys that were in the other one and gave them to the girls. I gave them the snowboard end table, which I thought was cool. And then I gave them a lava lamp for their little end table. I matched the crib bedding to the bunk bed, but I did the same thing with the colors. One is a darker green for the sheets. One is a lighter green. Then I put up some photos just around the room to decorate it a little bit more. And then we moved on to the landing, which is the last room. I put up some bookshelves. I put a couch, some pictures, a rug, a stereo. I even put 2 beds up here, one for cat, one for dog. And I put up here the cat, if the cat needed to, go to the bathroom and was upstairs. It has one of the upstairs ones as well. I put in the IAMS certificate, whatever it's called, for the animals. And then I put some cool looking rims there. I put up 3 more poofs and a plant and a picture, and I think I was done. I was like, I'm done here. Then I started putting curtains in over this because it's what it looks like in the picture that I was going off of for the house decoration. And it still looks really cool. And I really like it. And I just put another one there. Then I put in some plants to give it a little bit of a decoration. I put them outside of each window so that each window you would see a decoration. I put lights in here to make it bright so it wouldn't look dark. And then out front, I was putting some plants just, you know, to decorate it a little bit more. I put in a little bit of a playground here in the front. And I just thought I was going to put soccer balls and stuff on the outside. I decided against it. I figured if you want to do that kind of stuff, go to the festival. The nub set's obviously not at the festival, but I wanted to put some trees in. I don't think the landscaping came out good as it could have, but I didn't really, I don't know, I really couldn't get it to come out as I wanted. I did put in a back patio where they can grill out. They have a little fire pit, a hot tub. What else did I put out here? A picnic table to eat out here if they wanted to. And then I was going to put in a hopscotch because I thought that'd be cute, but I didn't. I put in a football and a little spring rider for the kids if they were young enough to use. Put in some more trees and some flowers at the front. I realized I was doing it in the dark, so you guys probably couldn't see. And then I put in some more of the cherry trees, which are my favorites. I was going to put in GBC on the top of the roof because that is going to be my little, what do you call it, like logo, I guess, for all my houses, but I couldn't get it to work. I tried to do pink flowers here. The G wasn't working. The B came out really nice, but there was no room for the C. I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm over this. So instead I decided to do it at the front of the house, and I did it in 3 different colors. I did blue for the G, I did pink for the B, and I did orange for the C. And then underneath it I put in little blue flowers so it accented, and I thought it looked really nice. Then I decided I needed to put some lights in it to light it up in the middle of the night, so put some lights in. And then I started looking to see if it was all lit up perfectly, and it seemed to be okay. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed you guys watching. Please feel free to watch the rest for the pictures, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.